of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that Pokemon?
We got a
It's Pikachu! Hello, YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, hi, my name's Taylink. I am a Lunar Fox VTuber who typically plays a little bit too much Overwatch, but today we're gonna watch some more MoreParz. If you are interested in watching some videos with us, we're always live on twitch.tv/Taylink with 2 eyes, not 1 eye. All right, let's get into it.
This bird is attempting to reproduce with that man's head.
Oh, unfortunate, dude.
But why?
Hot?
Well, this adorable little guy
Oh, I know this
is the
guy.
Kakapo. And
I
the
love
answer
the
to the question
Kakapo.
basically boils down to the
He's
fact
so cute.
it fucking sucks at being a bird.
What is it?
I believe that about
To
him.
begin with, its wings are fucking
He's about to karate chop the camera. Look at him go. Yaw!
useless. The Kakapo is
He's so cute, though. He's so cute.
weighing in at 4 kilos, which is 2.5 kilos heavier than any other bird in the parrot family.
That's a good bird right there.
Which is probably why the Kakapo is literally the only parrot species on the fucking planet that can't fly.
Of course not.
He is so rotund that he just hops along the ground. They also suck at reproducing.
I believe
See,
that.
in order to attract a mate,
They're shy.
male Kakapo will...
They're just awkward, okay? They're just awkward at making conversation, you know? Just, I mean, look at him. He's trying his best.
dig a hole, plant themselves firmly in it, and then start spamming vine booms at the top of their lungs 8 hours a day for 3 months at a time.
That's crazy.
The problem is their call is very low pitched, which means that while females can feel it from miles off, they can't pinpoint where it's coming from, so they end up alone. When this happens,
Oh, evolution, please. Have pity on this bird.
the defeated male f***s off and attempts to mate with a rock. Or, as you saw at the beginning, a journalist's head.
You are being shagged by a rare parrot.
Now, by this point,
Give the guy a break. He's trying. He's been screeching for freaking 3 months straight. He's had a lot of pent-up energy.
you are probably asking yourself, how the fuck has it survived this long?
That's why it's almost extinct. Probably.
And the unfortunate answer is that it really fucking hasn't. See, the reason this feathered squeaky toy has evolved the survival instincts of a crusty sock is because it is only found in New Zealand, a place that naturally has no predators. None of what I just said is a problem when you're basically playing on peaceful. Tragically,
Oh, my heart.
that little Union Jack in the corner of the New Zealand flag means it was colonised by the fucking British. So suddenly, there are cats,
The Minecraft reference, right?
dogs, and early on, people trying to turn the poor thing into a KFC bucket, and its only defensive
Okay.
mechanism is standing still. Their population dropped as low
That's so
as
sad.
49 birds, and they
Oh my
are still
God.
critically endangered to this day. Certified British Empire moment.
Poor babies. The poor babies. No. They're trying their best. They're trying.
This tiny bug can kill you with a hamburger. This nasty little fucker is a Lone Star tick. You can find them in the United States of America and Mexico.
Yup.
And you may be wondering, how does a hamburger become a murder weapon? Well, considering Lone Stars are only 3mm long, we can safely rule out the thing picking up a cheeseburger and fucking beating you to death with it. What the tick will do, however, is bite you. And that bite is what begins the hamburger to homicide domino effect.
It's so sad. I hope this never happens
You
to
see,
me.
Lone Star ticks are parasites, and they're aggressive ones at that. They are one of the only species of tick that can catch your scent and run you down just to take a bite. And
That's
when
wild.
those fangs sink into you, you will feel fucking nothing.
Yep.
The bite itself is painless. The bastard will lack
Until you start feeling a little tired, and then all of a sudden you're allergic to meat. Terrifying, literally crazy. Because like the amount of times I've come in contact with ticks my entire life is crazy. Lyme's disease is no joke, not a good one.
on you for up to 7 days, sucking the blood out of you and inflating itself like a fucking balloon before rolling his fat ass away. The problem.
Yeah, dude, when they latch onto like a dog and they get huge, it's crazy. I had friends that like lived out in the country and they just have like these giant ticks, just like look like giant lumps, like freaking what, like fatty lumps on their body. It's crazy.
Is while it was there, planted a fucking bomb. But that bomb has a long fuse. In fact, you'll be completely fine for about a month. Until one day, you go on a Macca's Mish with the boys and decide to grab yourself a succulent cheeseburger. And it's not even the first cheeseburger you've had in the last month. So you suck that shit down like Kirby and think nothing of it.
Yep.
Till around 6 hours later, when it starts to get a little bit hard to breathe. Super cool Lone Star tick fact. Their bites can give you this nifty little thing called alpha-gal syndrome. What's that? Oh, you know, it's just a complete fucking allergy to red meat. It takes
So
about a month to kick
terrible
in,
thing.
but when it does, eating it causes vomiting, diarrhea, and in some cases, anaphylaxis, which is why your throat is closing up and you are collapsing to the floor due to oxygen deprivation caused by a fucking Big Mac.
I'd be so disappointed, dude. I'd be like, can I get a redo on life? Can I get a restart? Can I go back to a save file? It's so unfortunate. So rough. What a terrible fate.
Australia doesn't just have snakes and spiders, it has a tiger. Well,
Is that a tiger? I don't know about that one.
kinda. Introducing the thylacine, better known as the Tassie tiger. As the name suggests, native to my home state
Tasmanian
of
devil?
Tasmania, this tiny little island off Australia's south coast. No, that is not New Zealand. They have hobbits, not tigers. Tiger isn't entirely correct. You see, the thylacine isn't a cat on steroids.
Tiger.
You see, this bad boy is the largest carnivorous
cute.
marsupial on the planet. Despite the kangaroo coming in at 7 foot tall and throwing kicks like Chun-Li, they are herbivores, and everything else with a pouch that eats meat is about the size of a chihuahua, making this 1.3 metre, 20 kilo kangaroo dog with a tiger persona the only marsupial apex predator. See, these things were ambush hunters, using stealth and speed to silently
look
take
so
down their prey like they're
cool.
playing f***ing Assassin's Creed. On top of being a fully qualified Spec Ops agents, these things had a mouth on them to rival Kirby. Capable of opening their jaw a full 80 fucking degrees, which is absolutely terrifying.
That is insane. That might be the size of my head. Not gonna lie, I think I could just pop my. Hold on, I can just pop my head in there, yeah, like that. That's pretty big. That's crazy.
And really cool. There's just one small problem. You may have picked up on me talking mostly in the past tense, and that all of this footage is in black and white. That's because
Yeah, I
we
noticed.
don't have a tiger. We had one. Unfortunately, the thylacine was driven to extinction in the late 1980s.
That's sad.
By what exactly? The British. You see, when the Brits, did their
Gosh
thing
darn it,
and
British.
decided Tasmania was their house now, actually, they brought with them livestock, namely sheep and cattle, which was a fucking blessing to the Tassie tiger, which rapidly added these walking meatballs with the survival instincts of a wet sock to their meal plan.
It's free real estate.
The colonists did not take kindly to the thylacine taking their livestock without a license in it, so they placed bounties on their heads.
No.
Never mind that these things never attacked humans
It was their home first. You people suck.
and very rarely took their livestock. No, they were an inconvenience. And so, they were hunted down. One by one by one. For
That's
70
so sad.
fucking years. Until September 7th, 1936, when the last thylacine Benjamin died cold and alone in a cage at the Hobart Zoo. Usually I'd end these with a joke, but the fact that we wiped his entire bloodline and turned him into a fucking rug isn't that funny.
That makes me really sad.
Australia...
Dude, people suck. I was gonna call it after that one, but I need one more. That was sad.
This is one of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that Pokemon?
We got a
It's Pikachu!
Introducing the horseshoe crab. Found under the sea in the Atlantic, Indian and Pacific Oceans. And when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40.
Yo, they look
And
crazy.
as far as their actual lives go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with zero offensive capability, and the only reason they have a tail...
I just really want to knock on it, you know? I just want to I want to see what it sounds like to like knock on it, you know? Just me.
...is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs.
Oof.
No, when I say old, I mean as a species. Because these things are walking fossils
They literally
that have been
are.
running the exact same basic ass build, completely unchanged, for millions of years. How many millions?
Wild.
Well,
Just a
here is a
couple
list of
million.
events that this little guy's family tree has lived through. The fall of Rome. The evolution of humankind.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
The Ice Age. God tossing a rock at the big-ass lizards.
Lizard.
Hell, this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land and was underwater
He's
when
just
the
kicking it,
first tree spawned. But I think
That's
the best
awesome.
way I can put this into perspective is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete. The horseshoe crab has done it twice!
That's crazy. Yo, that's
This
sick
is one
though. That's awesome. Nature's crazy.